We start our journey 53 miles northeast of Asheville at Route 226 at Gillespie Gap. After 3 miles, we enter the village of Little Switzerland, which features Emerald Village, where you can go on an underground mine tour and pan for gold and minerals. On Saturday evenings in July and August, you can enjoy mountain music and square dancing at Geneva Hall. These quaint A-frame cabins can hold 5 guests, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and are generally around $250 a night with taxes and fees. You get access to the resort amenities like the chalet restaurant. Another 5 miles down the Parkway, we come to Crabtree Falls. If you put Crabtree Falls in your GPS, it will probably bring you to the city of Crabtree Falls, which is nowhere near the actual falls. The falls are just off of mile marker 339.5 on the Blue Ridge Parkway. You have to hike or bike the 1.5 miles from the trailhead, and really most of it might be difficult to bike, with 3 sets of stairways along the way, and very rocky sometimes, wet path. But it is worth the hike. As well as driving the Blue Ridge Parkway, you can view it by helicopter. We recommend Smoky Mountain helicopters, which you can find in Cherokee, North Carolina. For filming, we recommend Sky Shots helicopters out of Salem, Virginia. Here we use the Sineflex V14. The same camera used on Aerial America. The Blue Ridge Parkway is America's longest linear park. It runs for 469 miles from near Charlottesville, Virginia, Shenandoah National Park to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park near Cherokee, North Carolina. It has been the most visited unit of the National Park Service for every year since 1946, with the exception of 4 years. If traveling during late fall to early spring, be advised that many of the tunnels are often closed due to weather. Now back in the Asheville Metro, let's journey up the French Broad River. A great way to begin your day of adventure is having a vanilla latte from High Five Coffee, right on the river in Woodfin. Open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., a good stop as you float down the river. If traveling by car, it's easy to miss. It is behind the Attic Salt Theater Company, a warehouse-looking building. A half mile up the river, Woodfin Riverside Park. Woodfin is one of those ideal communities around Asheville that people are choosing to call home. This, the Riverwalk community. Beautiful middle-class homes on a hill with views of the river and the Blue Ridge Mountains. Asheville is adjacent to 8 national and state parks, 200 waterfalls, and 4 rivers. Due to its elevation, the humidity in Asheville is milder than the rest of North Carolina. The weather allows for 4 seasons and is temperate. There are 15 wineries within 50 miles of Asheville. French Broad Outfitters offers tours, rentals of kayaks, canoes, tubes, stand-up paddle boards, with shuttles available to pick you up or drop you off. Zen Tubing has group rates for church, school, or corporate groups, and facilities with picnic tables, grills to host birthday parties or special events. Did you know that several movies were at least partially filmed in the Asheville area? Last of the Mohicans, The Fugitive, Hannibal, Patch Adams, Forrest Gump, and Dirty Dancing. Across the river, the New Belgium Brewery, one of many Asheville breweries that you can take a tour of. Asheville is also famous for its paddleboarding, and the best way to do that is to take a tour with Waimana Paddleboat Tours. The River Arts District is an area of former industrial buildings, converted to art studios, galleries of hundreds of artists. We now move across the river to take a bike ride on the French Broad River Greenway, which goes through the French Broad River Park to Carrier Park. This is part of a major urban waterfront development plan. Across the street from the Greenway is Upstream Way Luxury Vacation Rentals, if you are looking for an extended stay in Asheville with a family or a group. Asheville is heaven for the outdoor enthusiasts, with wilderness hiking, bike trails, river kayaking, tubing, fly fishing, and several zipline experiences. Next door to Carrier Park is the Asheville Outdoor Center, as well as rentals for tandem kayaks, canoes, rafts. They have a large facility to host events, with a shaded pavilion, grills, a musical stage. You can play cornhole, basketball, volleyball, ping pong, and even go mining for gems. Next door to Asheville Outdoor Center is Wilson's RV Park, right on the river. We now head 3 miles north to the Adventure Center of Asheville, a group of multiple adventure parks where there is fun for the serious thrill seeker as well as kids. First Colo Bike Park, with 4 miles of purpose-built trails on a rolling terrain. Next door is Treetops Adventure Park, a challenge course in the trees, with over 77 unique climbing, rolling, walking, jumping, swinging, ziplining, and rappelling challenges anchored to over 30 trees and towering posts, tucked into a wooden park. I wish they had stuff like this when I was a kid. All I had was the Marine Corps obstacle course with someone yelling at you all the time.